Okay, so in today's lesson, I will be with a video, and today we are going to learn what are comparisons in JavaScript. I already have a folder here created, comparisons.js, and connected to my index.html file. It is our 6th lesson, and let's understand. So I will write a console log just to show how it works, and we have, for example, 5, and we want to know, like, is 5 bigger than 4? And we have here like a math operator, like comparison one here, and with this operator I will ask like if 5 is bigger than 4. So what is the interesting part, and it's very logical that this operator will produce a boolean. So if I will save here, and I will get true, so it means like 5 bigger than 4. And if I will do like this, 5 smaller than 4, yes, like it is false. 5 is not small than 4. And there's one more operator that we can check if 5 is equal to 5. Yes, or if 5 is equal to 4, and we will get false. And what if we want to check if 5 is not equal to 4? It is also very easy. Like we do 5, this symbol, I don't remember how it's in English, equal, the same equal 4, and we will get true. Or for example, like 5 is not equal 4. Yes, it is true. But if I will have a 5 is not equal 5, I will ask a question, it will be 5. Actually, maybe you will not have this symbol in your code editor, because if I will go to my code editor settings of Visual Studio Code, this property that if it is true, so it depends on a font size, it will look like this, but you may have this for false, or maybe your font size is different, and it for font family is different, and it will look like a regular one. Just it is like something nice, so don't think that you don't have this operator, or don't like have a look at your keyboard, that's something wrong. Also, we can, of course, like result, we can create a variable and assign, for example, 5 smaller than 4 to the result, and just do console log and check if result is true or false. Like, and we can use it here. We can, of course, like do num is 5 or 6, okay, and put it here and just check as a variable. Let's see one more interesting thing. We can compare if there is a totally different type of variables. For example, const a num, and I do 5, and I'm creating const string and 6, like it is a string, but it is 6, inside is 6. And what if I will do num is num bigger than the string? I will get false, and opposite I will get true. Why? Because this operator will convert the string to the number, and we'll check if it's true or false. Now like 6 is bigger than 5, or 6 is smaller than 5. Also, we can do like this checking if it equal, or I will do like this, and I will get true. It is doing like some automatically type conversions. We can do also, instead of 5, true. So why true? Okay, let's do this to make it more. Why true is not equal to 5? Of course it will not be equal, but if I will do true, is true equal to 1, I will get true. So true is equal to 1. How? Because true converts, this operator converts the true as a 1, as a number 1. So inside this will be 1. So can you guess what will be false? Of course, false will be 0. And we'll get true, because false is equal to 0, because our operator will convert false to 0. We can check it like this. I can do like a 0, and I can do here boolean num, our num variable, and I will get false. And if I will do 1, I will get true. Let's try opposite. Let's try number constructor function that we will have a look later, and do true. So we get 1, or do false, we will get 0. It is more clear. So what if we want to know it like 100% and we want to check, for example, if like string, they are also like true, but they are actually not true because one is a number and second is a string, yes? So we need to check the values and we need to check the types because this operator only check the values. But if you will do one more equal here, equal operator, like there are 1, 2, 3, it will also check the type. And if I will save now, I will get false. Why? Because 5 here is a string. And if I will remove it and leave only number, I will get true. Also, I can do like this, if not equal, so it will work the same logic that it was previously. Okay, now let's have a look how null works with these comparison operators. So if null bigger than 0, no, null is not bigger than 0. If null equal then as 0, no, null is not. If null bigger or equal to 0, so this means like big or equal. If null bigger or equal than 0, yes, it is bigger or equal. But if I will check if it is big than 0, no. And you can do also opposite one. You can try opposite one, it will also be true. So just know once, and maybe in some time if you will need it, but probably you will never need it, you can just remember, your brain will remind you. So let's check the same with undefined. Undefined, is undefined big than 0? Not. Is undefined smaller than 0? Not. Is undefined equal to 0? Not, because it's not defined, there's not a number. Of course, if we will do like strict comparison, it will also be false. The same with null. If I will do strict comparison, of course I will get false because they are different types. Also, one more interesting thing, let's check string comparisons. What if I will do if A bigger than B? What do you think? What will be the answer? So you can write in the comments before I will show it. And 3, 2, 1. False. No. Let's try opposite. If are A smaller than B. Yes. Why? Because under the hood, JavaScript has like some kind of table, like A is, for example, 1, B is second index, C is third index, and the priority is like the depends on the index of the letter. But there is one more interesting thing. If I will do like B uppercase, it will be false, because there is a like in under the hood, it's in the JavaScript C, like the uppercase letters as a different level in the table, and the lowercase they come in a different level, like they have different indexes. So B uppercase and B lowercase is not in the same index like for JavaScript. So this is all about comparisons in JavaScript, the basic ones. So you don't have to remember this all, but of course you have to remember these like operators, but they are pretty easy and almost like in math. So see you on the next lesson.